My name is Asrita Lee and I'm a student in international business. I would love to ask your opinion in sex education, where it is quite a little bit sensitive in our country, as well for the student. So in your opinion, doctor, if the subject had been held, what is the duty of a Muslim as a professional other than just teaching? And also, what is the duty of a Muslim as a professional, as a student?
The sisters asked the question that if there is sex education, then what is duty as a Muslim? Should it be allowed? And duty as a student, that should we undergo that sex education? Sister, if the sex education you're giving is within the purview of the Qur'an and Sunnah, it is perfectly fine. But if it is outside the purview of Qur'an and Sunnah, it is prohibited. Now let me explain to you my answer. That sex education, I'm a medical doctor. Sex education is a vast terminology. While giving sex education, if you break the haya, the modesty level, and break any rule of Qur'an and Sunnah, it is prohibited. For example, as a medical doctor, I would say that, okay, I will tell to the gents, don't have sexual intercourse during menstruation, sex education, no problem. But if I break the haya and try and show a model of a woman in front of a gent, it is not permitted. So as long as you do not break any ruling of the Quran and Sunnah and then impart the education, no problem. But if you break any rule of the Quran and Sunnah, it is prohibited for a teacher to teach, it is prohibited for a student to learn. Hope that answers the question. It's a generic answer. So sex education is a vast terminology. But if you're talking about sex education of the Western country, most of it is haram. I'm a medical doctor. And it doesn't benefit, it causes more loss to the student than benefit. So as long as the education doesn't break any rules of the Quran and Sunnah, it is permitted. But what we learn in the Western education of sex education, most of it against the teaching of Quran and Sunnah, the way it is taught. Hope that answers the question.